What is going on, guys? Christian here. Welcome back to another gaming PC build. The theme of this PC is going to be a Razer themed PC, so pretty much going with the colors green and black. The total cost of this PC is going to be around $2,800 to $3,000. And why so expensive? Well, I felt since this was based around a very well-known gaming company, I really wanted to make this thing a beast. I also tossed in some extra gaming peripherals to this list, and everything in this video will be linked in the description down below, so if you're interested in this build, then feel free to do so. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started with this build. As always, I like to start with the case, and for the case I went with the NZXT H440 Razer Edition Gaming Mid-Tower case. Now, the reason I chose this case is obviously because this is a Razer themed build. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $149.99 and some shipping depending on where you live. It has an almost 5-star rating as well based on 100 customer reviews. I absolutely love the cases made by NZXT, definitely a great company, but let's go ahead and move on to the next item. For the motherboard, I went with the MSI X99A SLI Plus motherboard. Now the reason I went with this motherboard is because of its black look. I couldn't find very many motherboards with a color that went with black and green, and I felt this one looked the best. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $225.66, and it has a great rating. So you just can't go wrong with this motherboard, but let's go ahead and move on to the next component. I really wanted this build to have a lot of RAM, so you're able to multitask and browse the web extremely smoothly. So I went with the Corsair Vengeance LPX 32GB DDR4 RAM kit. Now they're a solid black, which is the main reason why I chose this RAM, and I wanted to go with something other than the common HyperX RAM. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $149.99, and it has a almost solid 5-star rating. So definitely check these out on Amazon, but let's go ahead and move on to the next component. For the memory, I went with the Mushkin 1TB Reactor SSD. Now the main reason I went with this SSD is because I wanted to go with something a little different than the very common Samsung SSD, and I came across this one and it has a little green on it, so I felt it was perfect for this build. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $237.35, and it has a solid 5-star rating. I read a lot of the reviews and all of them were saying that this is a great SSD. It's very quick and they've had no problems with it. I felt for the price and the amount of memory you get, it is definitely a great deal. So definitely check this out, but let's go ahead and move on to the next component. Now the CPU is always important when it comes to building a beast PC. For the CPU, I went with the Intel Boxed Core i7-6700K processor. Now the main reason why I went with this CPU is because it's an absolute beast and it will be able to handle anything you throw at it. It can support up to DDR3 and DDR4 memory, a resolution up to 4K, and it has Intel Turbo Boost technology. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $374.75, and currently it is the #1 bestseller on Amazon, and it has a solid 5-star rating. So this is definitely a great choice for the CPU, but let's go ahead and move on to the cooler for the CPU. Now for the CPU cooler, I went with the Thermaltake Water 3.0 Dual Ring RGB High Static Pressure Cooling System. Now since this is a Razer build, I really want this build to glow green, and that is the main reason why I chose this CPU cooler. There are LED lights going around each fan, and you can choose up to many different colors, and obviously we would go with the color green. Also, the CPU cooler will do a great job at keeping it at stable temps, and right now you can get it on Amazon for $134.97, and it has a great rating. So this is definitely the perfect CPU cooler for this build, but let's go ahead and move on to the next component. Now for my favorite part of any build, which is the graphics card, I went with the EVGA GeForce GTX 980 Ti 6GB graphics card. We're not only going to be putting one of these in, but we're going to be slapping 2 of these babies in, and they will be able to handle anything you throw at it, including 4K gaming. Right now you can get them on Amazon for $668.89, and it has a solid 5-star rating. Another reason why I chose these for this build is because this is the only graphics card that had some green on it, so that was definitely a plus. So you definitely can't go wrong with this graphics card. Definitely check this out on Amazon, but let's go ahead and move on to what's going to power all these components. For the power supply, I went with the Corsair RM series 1000 watt power supply. Now this power supply will be able to output enough watts to power all the components of this build. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $143.99, and it has a solid 5-star rating. Now with the power supply, we need some cables, so let's go ahead and check those out. For the cables, I went with the ModSmart Cobra cables. Now they sell them all individually, and they're going to cost you around $50 to $100 for all the cables you're going to need. Right now on Amazon, they have a great rating as well. So these are definitely the perfect cables for this build. But that was all the components for this build. Now I want to show you guys some LED lights that will really complete this build. So let's go ahead and check those out. And those LED lights are the NZXT LED light kit, and we're obviously going to get the green. I can't get over how much I like these LED lights. They work absolutely great in my build, so the green ones will be perfect for this Razer build. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $9.99 plus some shipping depending on where you live, and they have a great rating. But I wanted to add some extra gaming peripherals, and of course they're all going to be made by Razer. So let's go ahead and check those out. Now the monitor is going to be the only one not made by Razer, and for the monitor I went with the BenQ XL2730Z 27-inch gaming monitor. It has 144 Hz, a 1 ms response time, and it has a resolution up to 1440p, which will pair perfectly with the SLI GTX 980 Ti's. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $509.99, and it has a solid 5-star rating. I personally really want this monitor as it's perfect for gaming, but let's go ahead and move on to the keyboard and mouse. For the keyboard, I went with the Razer Ultimate Stealth keyboard, and the main reason I went with this keyboard is because it glows one color, and that is green, which is perfect for this build. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $99.99, and it has a solid 5-star rating, and it is the #1 seller on Amazon. It is a mechanical keyboard, which is perfect for gaming, but with every keyboard you need a mouse, so let's check that out. And for the mouse, I went with the Razer Naga MMO Laser Gaming Mouse Limited Edition Green. I really liked the way this mouse looked, and I loved how green it was. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $59.99, and it has a solid 5-star rating. This mouse is perfect for MMOs, but it will also do the trick with first-person shooters, so definitely check it out. But with every gaming mouse you need a gaming mouse pad, and for the gaming mouse pad I went with the Razer Firefly Hard Gaming Mouse Mat. Now this mouse mat is really cool looking, and it has LED lights going around it, and we would obviously make it glow green, which would make this gaming PC build perfect. Right now you can get it on Amazon for $49.99, and it has a solid 5-star rating, so definitely check it out. But that was my Razer PC build. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to smash that subscribe button. But if anything guys, I will see you in the next video.